Now, the Hebrew words that describe prophet are, number one, nabi, which means one who calls and also one who is called. So servants or ministers, they are called by God. Yes, they are. They are called by God. You have got to grasp this call of God upon your life. Now, you probably are familiar with it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, or you wouldn't be wanting to be part of this Sword of the Spirit series. But for me, it's so fundamental. At times we may doubt the call of God, but we must be reassured and know that God has called us to minister, whatever that ministry is, whether it is the more ordinary forms of diakonos, serving, or some of the more spectacular, charismatic, anointed forms. Whatever it is, we must know God's called us. Now, Nabi is one who is called by God, but then also there's another meaning here, one who also calls from God. So prophets were called by God to stand in His presence, hear His word, and then from that place proclaim. So prophets are called by God, and they also call from God. They speak to people. Another word, roe and jose, these other two words. So you've got nabi, number one, roe, number two, and jose, number three. There are different forms of to see. Roe and jose mean to see, different forms of that same word. They mean one who sees and one who is seen. Prophets see God. They see what God is doing. They see events. They see needs. But they are also seen by men and women. And these words actually suggest for us the basis of New Testament ministry in the Spirit. We are called by God Himself, and then we call from Him to others. We see what God is doing, and then are seen by people when we serve as God's doers.